Alright, let's take a look. Ooh. 3 lands, no black mana though. Oh, I don't think I can keep this. No, I think we can do better. This is turn 3 Tron. We have to keep it, but I don't see any black mana here. But we'll keep it. Maybe we can scry a swamp to the top. Nice. To the top. Opponent goes to 6. And puts a card on the bottom. We're going to go with a mine and expedition map. Shout out to our opponent here, Internet Auction Man. Radiant Fountain, okay. Ooh, are we playing against... Could be land destruction. The black land destruction could be Kuldotha Boros. We're just going to play the power play in here. We're going to get Tron online. Hopefully it's not land destruction. That'll really disrupt my game plan. Oh god. Oh, that's scary. It's black land destruction. So I think we need to slam out this crusher as quick as possible. We'll get a tower here. If I play the tower, I have Tron, but then nothing to follow up with it. So I could play the swamp here and at least have Ren Flesh if need be. I don't think it'll hurt anything. Then next turn, I'll be able to play Tron. Oh man. Or I'll be able to play Crusher. He's going to blow up a land, I imagine. I'm really hoping he blows up the mine. Oh man. Probably one of the worst matchups for me. Here it comes. Chittering rats. Okay. That's not that bad. I can deal with chittering rats. So, we'll go ahead and kill it here just to be mana efficient. And put the tower to the top. Play the tower, play Crusher, pass the turn. Hope our opponent doesn't have a way to remove it. They probably have Befoul, Doomblade, Chainer's Edict. They got plenty of stuff, I'm sure. But if I can just get one hit in, then I'll be in decent shape. Oh, what was snuff out? Yep. And here comes an angler. Oh no, Befoul. Okay. Read the bones. I think I'm just gonna play the angler here. I could play Read the Bones, but then there's no real guarantee that I'll be able to cast my angler. So we're just gonna slam down the angler. He is black, so he has protection from snuff out because it targets non-black creatures. So he might have a Chainer's Edict though. I think I need to put more Jurari Mire in this deck. I'm not sure though. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I really don't like lands that come in tapped. Uh-oh. Dark Ritual. Sign in Blood. Peat Bog. I hope he doesn't destroy my swamp. Angler. Okay, we can... Angler's okay. I think I want to use Read the Bones here. I think I want to attack, too. It's only a matter of time until he draws Chainer's Edict. I think I'm willing to make this trade. Let's attack first. I don't want him to know what I have. I don't want to give that information out. Yeah, I figured he'd block. That's the right play, too. Alright. Wheel. Let's see what Read the Bones gives us. Angler and Map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can play the Angler next turn, of course. How good is Expedition Map, really? Is it even worth keeping Tron online? I guess. Because now I can play the map this turn. I mean, he has tons of land destruction. I don't think lands is really the path I want to be taking, but I'll go for it. There's another Peat Bog. He's got 3 cards in hand. And there's an Angler. Okay. And a Tower. Well, he has Chittering Rats, so I'm not going to keep things in my hand. We're just going to play this out. This is fine. And I'll keep my map as is for when he plays land destruction. I can just get back what I need. He plays a swamp and a Sign in Blood. If he attacks, I don't know if I'm gonna block. I don't think I'm gonna block, actually. No. I'm not gonna block. If he attacks, I'm gonna attack back. Alright, he didn't attack, unfortunately. Mind Wrench is a good draw. Yeah. Let's see what he's got. I think this is going to help a lot, actually. It may help him be able to play an Angler. But I think getting the cards out of his hand is pretty good. I don't think he has an artifact card. Peat Bog in a Swamp. That's clever. He kept discard outlets for me. We're definitely going to attack here, and he will most likely block. Can't imagine him not blocking. Yeah. Alrighty. There's a Radiant Fountain. Radiant Fountain is so good in that deck. Really helps you recover from all the damage you deal to yourself. Let's play Read the Bones. Twisted Abomination is pretty nice because of the regeneration. Disfigure is not so hot. It hits Chittering Rats, but I think we can do better. Let's put that on the bottom. We'll put this on the top. Swamp. That's actually quite perfect. Now I can regenerate. So we'll play the Abomination. Pass the turn. We don't want to see a Edict effect. That would be terrible. We can get around to almost everything else other than Edict. Oubliette hits it, but I highly doubt he's playing Oubliette in this deck. He's casting something. Angler. Wow, he's got all the anglers. Alright, give us a kill spell. That's not a kill spell. But I can't keep this in my hand because he has Chittering Rats. I do not want to screw myself over that way. I should have attacked first, though. I definitely should have attacked before playing the power plant. That was a punt. But we're going to attack here because we can regenerate. And it goes through. Alright, we'll pass the turn. I have been meaning to tune this deck's sideboard. It's not too extravagant. I'm not even sure what I have against our opponent here. Against land destruction, definitely the duress, that's for sure. The Bajuka Bog is coming in. It really helps stop him from casting the anglers. Rancid Earth on the tower. Well, we will make 3 mana here. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and crack the map. For a few reasons. One is to thin the deck. At this point, I don't really need Tron too much. I have really all the land that I really need. He doesn't attack. Shrivel. The one mainboard Shrivel. We're gonna play the tower because of Chittering Rats. And he knows we have it, so we're just going to play it. I'm going to attack here. He does not block. So I'm going to play this Shrivel. I know it's useless, but the reason I'm playing it is to get it out of my hand, because if he has a Chittering Rats, it would just be devastating for me to have to draw this again. So, getting that out of my hand. Alright, back over to us. Expedition map. Let's go ahead and attack. There he blocks, so I'm going to use Regeneration. Twisted Abomination is awesome in this deck. Let's go ahead and play the map because of Chittering Rats. And it'll help us recover if he destroys one of our lands. It's tempting to go ahead and crack this map at the end of my opponent's turn for a tower or something. Rancid Earth on the tower. Well, let's go ahead and dig up another tower. For the same reasons earlier. Thinning the deck. We don't really need it. Okay, Angler, that's a good one. Let's go ahead and play the tower. He knows we have it. Get in 5. And we're gonna play the Angler here. Alright, we got there. On to sideboarding. That was a pretty scary matchup, in all honesty. So, what do we not want? Disfigure is pretty bad, honestly. Shrivel's quite bad. Doomblade is really bad, too. We definitely want the Duress, and I think we want Ostracize for the Angler. We want Bajuka Bog. Evankar's Justice is pretty terrible. The rest of these are okay. I don't have a whole lot of good stuff against my opponent, but I think we're actually, let's go down 1, Ostracize, leave it like this. Yeah, we'll run it back like this. Mind Wrench is kind of a bittersweet card. It's great if it works. If your opponent doesn't have any cards in his hand, then it's really sad. I've been considering taking it out. We have turn 3 Tron, black mana, Angler. This is a pretty good hand. I will definitely keep this. Opponent keeps his hand as well. Plays a Swamp. Turn 1 Duress or turn 3 Tron? He'd probably take out the tower if I play it, which I'm okay with. Let's do that. I'm going to bait out that tower. I won't be too upset if he takes it out. I kind of want to get turn 3 Tron here. Second Swamp. And a Knight's Whisper. Now that he has a full hand, it's quite tempting to use Duress. How important is it to really get turn 3 Tron? Probably not that important. If I play the Mine, he'll most likely use a land destruction on my tower. And the next turn I'll just play the Power Plant and still only have 2 mana. Let's go with the Duress here. See what his game plan is. Let's take a look. Ooh, Rinflesh. Interesting. Rancid Earth, Ice Spike, Befoul. Not a bad hand for our opponent here. Though he only has 2 land, I think he can keep the Rinflesh. I'll just use Abomination. The Befoul he can keep because it hits non-black creatures. It hits lands too. But I think I want to get rid of either Rancid Earth or Icequake. Probably Icequake. Doesn't really matter, but they're both the exact same. I guess we'll hit Rancid Earth. Yeah, we'll hit Rancid Earth. Pass the turn. Save Chainer's Edict for Angler, but he'll probably end up playing the Cheering Rats first. Does our opponent hit a land drop? He does not. Ooh, nice. Play the Mine. And pass the turn. Does he hit a land drop? That's the big question. He does, but it's tapped. Okay, so let's go get a Power Plant. Play the plant. Now I'm probably only going to have Tron for like 1 turn, maybe 2 turns. I don't want to play the Abomination because I can't regenerate. He's going to use Rinflesh most likely on the Angler. He's going to do that eventually anyway. I think we should just go ahead and play the Angler. And maybe we can force him to spend his turn casting that. He's gonna Renflesh the Angler, I would say. Well, he may spend his turn destroying one of our lands. Hopefully the tower, if he does do that. Though hitting the swamp makes pretty good sense. He has 4 mana. He can use Befoul. He can use Chittering Rats. He can use almost everything in his hand except the Angler. Unless he has like a Dark Ritual or something. This is a Befoul on the tower. Yep, that's what we were expecting. Alright, Bojuka Bog. That's interesting. So, he used the Befoul, so let's exit that out. So he's got Icequake that we know of to destroy lands. And he's got 2 unknown cards. I think I want to play Bojuka Bog and Renflesh. Maybe on a Chittering Rats or something. Let's attack. Yeah, I think I like the Bojuka Bog Renflesh plan. Hopefully he plays a Chittering Rats. He's probably going to use Icequake though. Let's play Bojuka Bog here. Yeah, this is how I want to do it. Maybe he'll spend his turn. If he spends his turn using Renflesh on the Angler, that's okay. If he spends his turn, let's just see what he does here. He gains 2 life. He has a lot of options. Icequake, Chittering Rats, Renflesh. I personally hope he plays Chittering Rats. That's what I would... Because then I can just Renflesh, and then on my next turn play Twisted Abomination with Regenerative backup. But that probably isn't what's going to happen here. Does he go for land destruction? I don't know. I guess. He could. But the fact that I didn't play a tower on my turn... Ooh, he's going for the swamp. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. So he used his Icequake. So he's got 4 cards, 2 we don't know of. Cracks his Peat Bog for a Night's Whisper. Okay. Another Duress would be pretty nice. Expedition Map. I don't really want him to know I have Tron. Let's attack. I want to play my Abomination with Regenerative backup on the same turn. I think I want to just play a Swamp. Play Map, I guess. Seems fine. Yeah, I don't want him to know I have Tron. Let's do it like this. This allows me to both use Renflesh or crack Expedition Map. Opponent plays the Swamp. 3 mana. What do we have here? Renflesh. Okay. Yep, that hits. Alright, I think I want to crack the map here for a tower. This will influence him to destroy a tower too, so this way he doesn't really know we have another tower. So we can play our Abomination with regen backup. Unless he does like a double removal ability here. That would really be terrible for us. And we have Rinflash available. So if he uses Angler here, which is pretty likely actually, he can play Angler very easily. There's a Swamp. I have to say, this is probably, like, you know, my deck is doing what it's really supposed to be doing. Choking Sands on the Bajuka Bog. Alright. Two mana open. Probably an Angler coming. Yep. Rinflesh is such a good card, I think. Alright. Well, we can use Read the Bones here. Rinflesh and Chainer's Edict. Both of these are okay, I guess. Oh, they don't really help me win, though, do they? I think we can bot on the Chainer's Edict. Rinflesh is pretty good. We're going to keep that. Let's attack here. Oh. Okay. Play the Swamp here so I have regen. So we know of 2 Chittering Rats. He's got 5 mana right now. If he plays a land and 2 Chittering Rats, then, well, we have Rinflesh and Chainer's Edict. But this, I mean, you know, it's we're in a pretty good shape, but we could still easily lose. Here's a Sign in Blood. Dark Ritual. He's at 5 mana. Rancid Earth. Interesting that he targeted the tapped land. Which, in my opponent's defense, even if he did target the untapped land, I could still put a regenerative shield on the creature. But we managed to get there. Wow. That was a pretty close match, I think. Even though we were at 16 life, I think that that's how the land destruction deck, you know, works. They control the game and then just win out of nowhere. But that was a fun game. Thanks for the game, Mr. or Mrs. Internet Auction Man. Well, I guess it's a man. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See ya.